Hey everybody, I'm Chris Corsello, and you're watching The Daily Dose. I have a grow shop. I had a gentleman who just came in here, a homeless guy. Not too far out there, you can tell. His clothes are dirty, he's out of it. Clearly, a little bit in the head, but not totally gone. At first, he walks up to me out front and says, "Do you have a torn bag of soil that I can just smell? I just want to smell it." And I said, "Well, I don't really have a torn bag, but," and he comes in and he's like, just the smell, oh, just standing here next to this soil smells so good. He starts telling me about how he used to live in Berkeley and how he was a grower and, oh, there's Clonex. I used to clone these things. I'd score the roots, dip into Clonex. Telling me how he cloned, talking about different products, telling me how he had an easy clone and how now his parents have it in their backyard and they're just using it as a container. Easy clone, when he would have got it, really only came in a couple sizes, so it's probably about a $200 unit. It's an aeroponic system that allows you to make clones. So they're using this like $200 system that's great, amazing for making clones, sold worldwide as a planting container. They could use like a $4 to $5 item to do the same thing. Anyway, I'm looking at this guy. He's like missing some teeth. His eyes are bloodshot. He's wearing a club pheasant cap, which is this like old school Italian place out in West Sac. And you can tell behind this sort of glossed over appearance that there's still a semblance of consciousness and intelligence and knowledge there. And it was just really hard because he clearly either used a lot of drugs or has like a schizophrenic or bipolar disorder or something. I mean, something is not going on right in his head, clearly. As he kind of rambles, I mean, at one point he started talking about how, well, shoot, why couldn't you do a little hydroponic system and somebody wearing a cast? You could drill holes in it and run water down the arm and root between the cast and the arm, which I sort of laughed, and he said, "Well, you laugh, but it's totally possible. I mean, it's theoretically not impossible. It's just sort of ridiculous." So, I mean, clearly the guy wasn't all there, and clearly the guy's homeless. But I just felt really bad because here's a guy who clearly, probably in the last 5 to 10 years, was a grower, probably making his living off being a grower. He knows what he's talking about. He has knowledge of how to grow weeds that a lot of people don't have. He just was really missing it. You could tell he was just being very nostalgic. It's just unusual for me to see somebody being nostalgic in that situation. I don't spend a lot of time around homeless people, so I guess I don't see it. But then, right as he walked out the door, he looked at me and said, "I have so much knowledge in my head and it kills me to not be using it." And then like tears came to his eyes and it was like he didn't want me to see him cry, so he just walked out the door and walked away as his eyes started to water. But he left with that statement: "I have so much knowledge in my head and it kills me to not be using it." Anyway, I guess the moral of the story is we all have to appreciate what we have, take advantage of the knowledge we have, and work hard to make the most of what we've got, because none of us are probably that far away from losing our mind, right? I mean, hopefully not, but it just sort of, was one of those things, one of those unexpected moments in the day. Hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to hit the like button, and thanks for watching. Oh, check out some of my other videos. Thanks again.